Hey, how's it going, man?
We're good, mate. How are you?
Hey, pretty good. So let me sit up here a little bit. Hold on a second. You don't see me yet, right? Because I don't have my camera engaged.
No, can't see you yet.
Okay, hang on a bit.
Cool.
Guys,
Yes.
oh,
Oh,
yeah. There's the horrible face you got going on there.
Oh my God!
Me come back again. Original ranks come to boom it up. Ragamuffin me come back again. When me and them buck up, but tell the whole of them me a go mash them up. I don't look out. When me and them buck up, but tell the whole of them me a go pump them up. 'Cause when me hold the microphone, me get a cantankerous. But tell the whole of them me just get.
Do you know the Dave Darren Show?
Not enough to boil a monkey's bum.
Most people say, who the fuck is Dave Darren?
Like Disneyland, I'm the happiest fucking guy on earth.
Who the fuck is Dave Darren?
Who the fuck is Dave Darren?
Are you a puffed up?
He used to be on terrestrial radio, but he got fired.
It's over. Don't you think it's over?
I'll spit.
Who the fuck is Dave Darren?
Here comes the boss fella now.
Dave Darren.
Guys, I've got this great band I just found out via experimenting, going over the web. I stopped watching porn for about half an hour and I found you guys, so it's kind of cool.
Hey, big boy, what are you looking for today?
Blacklight Graffiti on the Dave Darren Show. How are you guys going?
We are good. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, technically, we are musical porn, so you weren't far off.
So that's kind of cool. And my wife hates it when I watch too much porn. Although she does get excited if I experiment with some of the things I've learned on watching the porn on her. So she likes that to a degree. It's been getting a little bit too kinky though lately. So what's going on with you guys? I found your music. I found you guys to be really good, really a solid band. So tell me a little bit about, have you guys all been together as a unit from the onset, or like people been fired, canned, quit, and you renegotiated, or what?
Yeah, we love a good fire. Yeah, we fired plenty. We launched in November. We've been rehearsing and writing previous. We went live. The EP launched in November, so we're brand new. Brand new. And yeah, we've had a really good response to the EP. It's doing really well so far, relatively. So we're really pleased. We have roots in blues and R&B, really. We've got indie stuff. Yeah, a bit of indie.
Yeah, a bit of indie, bit of old school rock. Yeah, it's just sort of a lot of different musical backgrounds sort of morphed together, really, and it's created this hybrid of a band that we have now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Cool. And you guys are in what part of the world? You're obviously not in Philadelphia or New York with those accents. You're obviously somewhere else.
We're in the City of Culture, UK, in Hull. It's in Yorkshire, northeast of England.
Yorkshire, okay. So it's a pretty popular place. A lot of music comes from Yorkshire, doesn't it? I think it.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's a hotbed.
Everyone in the band here, give me a shout out of your name, the instruments you play, and give me that fabric.
Cool.
I'm Des, and I play drums and percussion.
I'm Rich, I'm on guitar, synth, and backing vocals.
If you're rich, what are you doing in a band? You don't need to be, right? You can be retired, right?
It's all about music.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm singer, songwriter, and rhythm guitar.
I'm lead guitarist. I'm John on lead guitar and general dog's body.
And there is another guy. There is another guy called Will, who's our bass player, but he wasn't able to make this, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. What's he doing right now? He's watching that porn that I was telling you guys about.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
Can we take a selfie? Selfie!
That's gum.
Oh, shit.
I'm curious about this. I don't know if you guys... Did you check me out before you decided to come on my show? Did you investigate me a little bit to see what a destructive personality I've got?
Afterwards, actually, I was networking on Twitter. That's how I came about it. And from there, as soon as we knew this was going to happen, then we've been having a few beers and watching the shows on YouTube, and we've enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh man, what a nightmare! I tell you what I suffer from in the United States, especially when I'm in Phoenix, and people hate when I'm in Phoenix because I pick on the Phoenix bands. And I always tell them, I said, you guys are the most lazy, motherfuckers I've ever seen, because when there's a guy like me who is out there to support you guys, and you come on the show and then you do nothing with the show except spend like 30 minutes with me talking to me, and then after that you guys fucking vanish. And I get so frustrated with that because there's so much great talent, so much potential out there, but when there's no unity of bands together, or bands that unify amongst the few radio personalities that still give a crap, it drives me out of my fucking mind. How was it in the UK?
The thing is, no one's going to find our music off their own backs. We've got to push it. And the only way we can do that is by networking with people like yourselves. You know, we're all in the same game, really, aren't we? You know, we're trying to get new, interesting, cool music out there. And nobody's going to come by it by accident. We've got to ram it down people's throats.
Yeah, I think the thing is as well, you know, in this day and age, especially with bands, we need to be using the platforms that we're given, i.e. with you, Dave, tonight. We need to be using that to, you know, promote our profile, and like John said, we need to do that and shove it down people's throats for people to notice us, really.
By the way, this is United States. We don't say ramming up down people's throats. We say ramming it up their ass.
Is it alright if I touch your pussy? Is that alright? Where'd you get this?
Just Toy World. Beautiful little blue eyes.
Wow.
Really soft.
So
just to clarify, we're in the United States now. We don't have to drink tea and be genteel here.
You're back on the phone again, aren't you?
That's right.
We are still technically in the UK.
What are your thoughts?
What I thought? I'm sorry, I don't know what you say. What your meaning?
The percentage of listeners that we've got, believe it or not, is 3/4 American to 1/4 English, and a tiny percent for the rest of the world. And I think that's probably down to the style of music that we've got.
Sometimes I don't think to include you in all the things that I should have said. Too many thoughts in the back of my mind. I see all the reasons why you left. Was I wrong to never let you inside? Too tired to even coincide. Was I wrong? Well, I never been right to look you in your eye. Sometimes I forget. There's no reason for my behavior. My mind is like a tangled web. I'm hanging in on a tightrope, lady, including everything that you said. Was I wrong to never let you inside? Too tired to even coincide. Was I wrong? Well, I never been right to look you in your eye. Sometimes I forget.
We're talking about utilizing the platform. Now, if you probably haven't seen all of the videos I've done, but I've talked about the platforms. And I've talked about, for instance, SoundCloud and Reverb Nation. I know a lot of bands put their material out there hoping that it's almost like the lottery. In the United States, we had the lottery where you're trying to win the lottery. You put the music out there hoping that one guy who's going to make you guys rock stars will find you guys and propel you to the next level of stardom, right? So people bombard those things, Reverb Nation and SoundCloud, with all of their music. They make it really easy for me to find their music because they say our whole catalog's on SoundCloud. But when you put that much material out there and every single band puts that much material out there, it brings the supply and demand curve down to make it hard to sell music. Now, I've heard a lot of bands say that they don't make money at all in the sale of music. But music is your product. It's what you do to put out there on the market. So why isn't music more valued as a product, and why don't the bands value it as a product and put it out there more sparsely?
Well, the smart musicians and the musicians that are evolving nowadays are realising the money isn't in the physical product, it's in the live shows. That's where the big money is now. Music can now be attained for free anywhere. Any piece of music that's been released, you can get for free, basically. You certainly can in this country. So, if you're kind of expecting a big payday from a release, it's a very small percentage that get that. Now, if you can pack out a stadium, if you can get 50,000 people paying £25, £30 or $50 a ticket, then that's where your money's going to come from. Especially until you're massive. When you're getting up the ladder, it's getting on those big gigs, and that's certainly what we're aiming for. But also, rather than selling money, streaming is bringing in quite a large income as well, we're noticing. Like Spotify, that's probably the number one platform now for signed and unsigned musicians. I'd imagine that's where most royalties are coming from nowadays. So rather than Reverb Nation, we've skipped that and gone straight to Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, everybody else, and that's probably the way to go. That's what they advise new bands to anyway. You can't download an experience of a live show, can you? You can't pirate that.
But if you want to try to grab an audience, how do you guys manipulate that? I mean, you're in Yorkshire, right? Wasn't it Yorkshire? Now, that may be a city that you're playing at, but everyone in that city who has interest in seeing live music, has interest in you guys, might have seen you enough times. How do you draw a new audience in to see you, or do you have to travel out and get your band on the road?
Yeah, definitely travel. Strangely, in a similar kind of way, Hull, which is the biggest city where we're based around, is a little bit of a dead-end place. It's the same sort of situation yourself. You reach Hull, there's nowhere else to go. There's no further road, it's the end of the road. So we do play gigs around here, but if we want to spread out our music further afield, certainly in this country, it is going to be a case of travelling to other cities and towns and getting gigs around there.
That's something we're going to embrace, though, rather than, it's not a hindrance. We can't wait to get out there and smash it down up and down the country. And then from there, we'd love to come play in the States. We'd absolutely love to.
100%.
Yeah, so I mean, the right financing, we'd be out there in the shop, especially because we feel our music's quite appealing to you guys.
Yeah, it's very much got that American sort of blues influence on it. You can probably tell that by listening to the tracks. It's sort of full of that richness of good old-fashioned blues and soul, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. That's why I admired you guys and I liked you guys.
A shot through the messenger, it brought me to my knees, yeah. Blood ran from holy water, blessed electricity. The saying, ooh, I try with him. The saying, ooh, it's getting dark. Ooh, God bless his soul. Devil come and tear him apart. Hallelujah. Reverence here is my soul. God forsaken, the devil digs a brand new hole. their bread and I drank their wine. When they couldn't see, yeah, I danced around, I hit the ground. They kicked the shit out of me. They're saying, oh, ooh, what's wrong with him? They're saying, oh, ooh, it's getting dark. Ooh, God bless his soul. Before the devil come and tear him apart. Hallelujah. Reverend Cedar cleanse my soul. God said, yeah, the devil digs a brand new hole. So dig it. They're saying, ooh, what's wrong with him? They're saying, ooh, it's getting dark. Ooh, God bless his soul. They tore him apart. They're saying, ooh, what's wrong with him? They're saying, ooh, it's getting dark. Ooh, God bless his soul. Before the devil come and tear him apart. Hallelujah. Reverend Cedar cleanse my soul. God said, yeah, devil digs a brand new hole. Hallelujah. The Reverend Cedar cleanse my soul. God said, yeah, the devil digs a brand new hole. So baby.
Would you say, and I have said this before, I've told the bands that are playing in these local areas, Phoenix, again, not to pick on them, but why not? I pick on them all the time. They're used to it. I tell them to really make their name and become that musician that they want to be. And they tell me they want to be, although they don't have the work ethic, which proves it to me that they really want to be. But I tell them, I said, to really be what you want to be, you've got to get out of Phoenix. You can say that you're from Phoenix, but you've got to get out of Phoenix.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, those are what I was saying. I mean, you can't be a successful band with only playing in one city. I mean, how can that be possible?
Yeah.
You've got to talk. You've got to play.
Yeah. Now, it does get complicated. Do you guys have day gigs as well as the music careers going on, or are you focused all on music?
Yeah, absolutely. All got day jobs, and we've got families as well, young families. So it is, look, if the right opportunity is there, you know.
We leave the families behind and do what we set out to do in the first place.
or if you got kids, you can put them on Craigslist and eBay and sell the kids and then grab that money and just go out on the road.
That will finance the tour.
That's it.
Now, I can't do that because all my kids look like me. They're all ugly, so it's a fun thing. So that is, so if the right opportunity came around, would that right opportunity have to be one that equals your current day gig salary, or would you take the risk of going at it? Which is a tough question, right?
Yeah. It depends how much you want it. I think if you
the mortgage is paid.
Well, you're not necessarily always going to get the mortgage paid with music. It's not a guaranteed thing. It would be, I think, it'd be a case of sitting down. If the opportunity comes, of course, we'd have to sit down and talk about it. If you want it enough, you've got to take the first step. You've got to take the risk. And
our wives would have to work harder.
Yes. Or where?
Taking the risk is the thing, though, which is complicated because it complicates the fuck out of my life, and I'll tell you why, and then you can maybe relate to it or tell me what you think about it. So I've got my technology gay dig job. I better watch it. People are going to think I'm interested in them as men, right? But I've got my day gig job doing technology. And I've got somewhat of a personality to do radio, and I like doing it. So it's something that's become a holic thing to me where I need to do the radio thing and I try not to, and when I stop doing it, I go insane. So, but I've always got that fallback, whereas even if the radio career goes down the toilet, which is pretty far down the toilet now, by the way, but if it goes down even further, then I can always say, well, that's okay. I still got the day gig. I've still got my technology job. So I've always got a safety net. Is a safety net a bad thing? Do any of you guys wish you had no other skill except music, and then you'd be so focused on it that you could go all in and there'd be no distraction, there'd be nothing? You'd almost have to go for it. Otherwise, I'm going to be living in the street.
Well, that goes without saying, I think. But I mean, back when we were 18, that's probably what life was like. I can't remember that far back. But yeah, that probably was what it was like. But the problem is, we didn't have the same skill set we had then that we do now. We didn't have the experience. But if I had been 18-year-old knowing what I know now, I'd be on the road now playing.
You said you would be on the road. Is that what you said?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. But you know, you've still got to be sensible. You know, families, lives. It's a balancing act at the moment. The thing is, we're in a really good place as a band at the moment. It's good, but you know, we seem to be making big strides quite quickly. So we'll see where it takes us. You know, like you said, it just takes that one person, the one guy with the contact, or one lady with the contact, and everything explodes. And that's what we're waiting for.
And in New York, an investigation into a police officer who really likes donuts. This kind of donut caught on camera. The officer was in an empty parking lot. The Yonkers police commissioner says an internal review is underway.
Stars in the night like the way I'm going. Thoughts in my head show me where I've been. Sun in the sky shines upon tomorrow. The darker the night has the pain I sing. Crimson tide steals away my conscience. Day by day the waves are crashing down. We're all alone like a boat in the ocean. So I'm not staying in your white horse town. Free my mind and soul. I only care for the journey. I'm not in for it all. Years to find my road. Can you break the toll? And now you're ready to roll. I stand for my hand. Night never leave me, never. The break of day brings a conscious soul. Time on my side, time to sail the ocean. Hooked on a crimson tide, so I'm told. Breaking day, breaking bad, breaking over. But who declares I gotta swim alone? Out of the pen and I glare at the fire. But you won't burn my heart, burn my soul. My soul. Free my mind and soul. I only care for the journey. I'm not in for it all. It's to find my road. And now you're ready to roll. the dark of the night has the pain I sing. Stars of the night love the way I'm going. Thoughts in my head show me where I've been. The sun in the sky shines upon tomorrow. The dark of the night has the pain I sing.
Do you guys each have your own, obviously you have each of your own instruments, you have your vocals. Do each of you have your own business plan within the band? Like does one guy do the social media, the other guy does the bookings? How does that work?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, being the most experienced, I generally take it all on. I try and do a bit of everything, really. Bit of a control freak that way. But we try and delegate best we can, but yeah, at the minute I'm doing the majority of the management side of it, if you like.
Mm-hmm. And how do you guys have management at all, or it's just you as the manager of the band as well?
Yeah, it's me at the moment.
Okay, now do you think that makes it complicated and tougher for you to be creative? Because I'm curious about this. Creativity, it's almost like some bands have no business sense at all because their heads are left-centered. I think the left side of the brain is the creative part, and the right side is the business side. So I get the excuse a lot of times that I'm a musician. I can't be the business guy.
Yeah, I get that angle, but at the minute it's working. So, and when it stops working, that's when we'll address it, and that's when it'll change. But yeah, I get that point. Luckily, we've got this lad who's more creative in the band. You know, Adam's the one that's bringing the ideas musically at the moment. So when that burden shifts, that's when the management burden will shift as well.
Okay. Do you guys write the music for yourselves or for your fans?
I personally think it's probably more for ourselves.
Yeah.
The first rule of the band, we have to enjoy what we're playing, otherwise there's no point in doing it. We have to believe in what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If we believe in what we're doing, then the audience is going to believe what we're doing when they come and watch us, when they listen on the media streams. It's got to be believable. So first and foremost, we have to believe and we have to enjoy what we're doing before we think of anything else.
Yeah.
Do you think you can always enjoy the pieces of music that have become your fan favorite requests? In other words, a band has this #1 song every time they go on stage. They've got to play that one song every single time. Will you guys do that? Are you obligated to do it? Will you try to sunset those?
So. The good thing is, we was only launched in November. We haven't really hit that issue yet. I mean, we're obviously playing our sets, the original set, 20 tracks long. We're playing that every night anyway. So 20 years down the line, I imagine we'll fucking hit every one of them. But we're not there yet, so we'll see.
So ask us in 20 years.
Yeah, ask us in 20 years.
You guys got to come back on in 20 years, all right?
Yeah.
By that time, some of you will be playing with a colostomy bag next to you, but that's all right.
Rick already is.
I'll make you sing.
Like a bagpipe.
Okay, and how do people find you guys and hook up with your music and hook up with your gig schedule, which is very important as well? How do they do all that?
Blacklightgraffiti.com is our hub. Everything branches off from there. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of them. But everything can be found at blacklightgraffiti.com.
Cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of your music that doesn't have video, and just to stimulate you, I am going to throw in 3 or 4 midgets. All right?
Yeah.
You probably have seen some of the videos I've done with midgets. You have seen that, right?
I recognise your face from them.
All right, there we go, guys. You guys are really super to come on the show. I appreciate it a lot, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
All right, cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
We were playing silly game, loving leaves to paint as we remember. True to your last words, all painless, still it hurts. I'm naming all the stars after you, leaving second chances through the room. I find you glancing all and not towards in my direction. Can't hear the words you say from all the noise that's in the way. I find myself standing next to you. Ooh, yeah. And there's no way I'm taking second chances with you. And there's no way I'm taking second chances with you. Yeah. Left me out to dry, oh honey, where's your alibi? You won't find him here standing next to you. Hey, I can't find you, where you're gone, where you're hiding. Eyes glazed over, so blue. I never let you down when I finally came around. There's nothing left right here for me, I know. Never seen it so clear that I don't need you right here. Putting my foot down to go. Whoa, yeah. And there's no way I'm taking second chances with you. And there's no way I'm taking second chances with you. Guitar. Second chances, so get up and get out. There's no second chances, so get up and get out. There's no second chances, so get up and get out. There's no second chances, so get up and get out. There's no second chances, so get up and get out. There's no second chances, so get up and get out. There's no second chances, yeah.